Fox 5 Morning News.
So, hey, how do Girl Scout cookies, how do they sound, huh? Thin mints, right?
Good
right
anytime.
There? Yeah, this time of day, it's okay,
It's not
right?
too early for that. It looks like there is a new flavor this year, Dulce de Leche, and a little bit later this morning. Is this a new one? Oh, this is the new one. Tony's going to be getting a lesson in salesmanship from some of the top-selling scouts in the area. Is there a challenge on this morning, Tony? Have you thrown down the gauntlet, or have the scouts?
I haven't thrown it. The Girl Scouts actually aren't here yet. They'll be here in a little bit, so there have been no challenges as of yet. The main thing is I'm hoping to learn some tips from these young ladies. They are very good at what they do. Here in the Washington area, some 4 million boxes of Girl Scout cookies were sold last year, and nationwide 210 million boxes of Girl Scout cookies were sold. So I'm going to have my hands full trying to sell some cookies coming up in a little bit. We are outside of the giant food store on Van Ness Street and Connecticut Avenue in Washington, D.C., and we'll start selling the cookies a little bit later on.
So, Tony, I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
I was wondering, since you're out there with the Girl Scout cookies, can I be considered the tag-along?
I do consider you that. And you know what? I'm counting on you to buy some cookies for me today.
Oh, please. Are you serious? I mean, like, you got to twist my arm on that. I'll take 3 boxes of the tag-alongs. Just don't tell my trainer.
You got it.
All right, let's check in with our man, Toni Perkins, who is out and about this morning down on Connecticut Avenue. Tony, I hope you got a good workout in yesterday, because I have the feeling you're going to be eating a few cookies this morning.
Yeah, I'm going to try not to, I thought that already this morning, Steve. But let me ask you a question. I just want to change the subject for a quick moment.
Yeah.
So, I want to get this straight. 2 weeks or so after I said publicly on the air that I'm not buying any more concert tickets,
The Beatles
Michael
go on
Jackson
tour.
announces he's back to perform, and the 2 remaining Beatles are back together.
Right.
Great. That's just great.
You would have a better chance of saying you're not going to eat any Thin Mints this morning.
You're right. That's not going to work out either. We've already got a bag open, and I haven't had any yet. Yeah, it's Girl Scout cookies this morning. I'm going to try not to eat so many, but I'm going to try to sell lots. Girl Scouts are going to be joining us a little bit later on this morning. They're going to give me their tips on selling cookies. Now, I've always thought the cookies pretty much sold themselves. I suspect many of them do, but they have tips they're going to tell me on how to sell, and then I guess we're going to compete a little bit and see who can sell the most this morning.
All right, welcome back. It is 6:30 on a Friday morning. What a great start to the day.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Temperature's not bad out there this morning, and looks like we're in for a pretty decent weekend, too. Tony, we decided to send Tony out this morning, just not too far from the station, hanging out with the Girl Scouts and hopefully selling a few Girl Scout cookies.
When's this challenge begin, Tony?
Around 7 o'clock, we're going to start selling the cookies here.
Okay.
They're getting the table stocked right now. We'll have some Girl Scouts out here selling cookies as well. I've already learned one thing, Stephen Gavere. I want to ask you something.
Yes.
No, not that one. Where is it? This one right here. How do you pronounce the name of this cookie?
Is that the Dulce de Leche?
No. This is the shortbread cookie.
Shortbread.
You don't call it a shortbread cookie?
No. I thought maybe you could read it. It's trefoils. Is that right? Trefoils, yes. I've always said trefoils.
I
didn't know
have as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're trefoils, and that's actually the emblem of the Girl Scouts. That's what that cookie is. I was never completely sure as to what that was. So
I have some of those in my cabinet
Scout.
right now, yeah.
That's actually my favorite cookie.
Mine
the
too.
best-selling cookie is the Thin Mint.
Hey, by
Would
the
you
way,
like some of these?
I was admiring your sales pitch to Julie earlier.
Thank you.
You were really working
now. What will it take for me to get these in your hands today, Gavere?
Just walk them down the street, and I'll be happy to take them from you.
Okay, all right.
I'll just be happy, Tony, if you don't eat the ones that I'm picking up before they get to me. So if they just arrive in any fashion, that's good enough.
What's that?
If they just arrive in any fashion besides being eaten?
They'll be fine.
Okay. Thank you, Tony.
Okay, they'll be fine. All right, let's take a look at what's happening with the weather conditions in just a few, for right now, and then we'll start selling some cookies.
All right, we have a great weekend on tap this weekend, at least as far as the weather. Toni Perkins out in the field today learning, well, he's kind of learning how to be a Girl Scout. We're going to check in with him after the break. He's got a little challenge going on this morning. The only thing is the same reaction that Toni Perkins gets every day when he goes out on the streets.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, Tony, there's probably paparazzi in the trees on Connecticut Avenue right now, aren't there?
Well, you know, Steve, when I've shot my various shows and movies on location, the crowds gather around. It's crazy, just like yourself.
That was a heck of a dream you had there, Tony.
And it is a dream. Now, but you know what? I got another sales pitch for you.
Okay.
Angelina Jolie, you're in town. By all accounts, you're thin. You're thin. Angelina, can I interest you in some chocolate chip cookies? Where are the chocolate chip cookies? Right here. They're sugar-free, so they won't fatten you up. Yeah. No,
I was going to say
how
she
about
needs
this?
to put a little meat on her
Thin
bones,
Mints.
so maybe.
How about the Thin Mints? There you go. Kiana's got your Thin Mints right there. Angelina Jolie. Stop by the Giant at VZ in Connecticut, and we'll hook you up. All right, there you go. We're going to sell Girl Scout cookies. I'll tell you about that in just a moment. First, let's take a look at what's happening with the weather around the region. 'Tis the season to buy Girl Scout cookies. Joining us this morning is Nancy Wood. She's the Director of Public Relations for the Girl Scout Council of the nation's capital. Thank you for joining us. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
And we have Kiana here. She's a Girl Scout, and she's going to help us sell cookies this morning. Nancy, let me talk to you. I gave some of these stats earlier. They're impressive. Here in this region, just over 4 million cookies sold last year.
Yes, and we're hoping to do that again this year. So we're encouraging people to come out and buy some Girl Scout cookies.
And sales began in January with the door-to-door campaign?
Yes, the initial orders are taken in January, and we've delivered about 3.8 million boxes so far in the Washington region. Yes.
Oh, so you're knocking on the door of that number.
Right.
Okay.
But now the booth sales start. So girls are going to be everywhere in front of supermarkets selling their Girl Scout cookies.
Okay.
And the best way to find the girls in your neighborhood is to go on our website at www.gscnc.org.
gscnc.org,
Yes.
or go to our website, myfoxdc.com. We'll link you to their website. The economy's rough. How are sales going this year?
Well, we've seen a slight decline, but we're very optimistic. The girls have a strategy. They're going to sell those cookies, and we're hoping to make up some of the lag in sales during the booth sales.
All right, and I'm going to be learning their strategies coming up in just a few moments, and we're going to try and sell some cookies, including the new cookie this year. Where's the new one?
The Dulce de Leche.
The Dulce de Leche. Julie Wright, that is a cookie that I think has your name all over it. It's caramel, creamy caramel chips.
Right,
Yeah,
shortbread.
Shortbread.
It's Latin American inspired.
All right, Julie, what do you think? You want a couple of those?
Woo! I think tiene hambre, which means I'm hungry, so that's perfect.
She's hungry. How about, what, 2 boxes? 2 boxes?
I tell you what, $10 right here, baby. Fill me up. $10.
$10. What a $10 get her?
$10.
Oh, 10 boxes, that'll be $3.50 a box.
So I'll get you 3 boxes. There you go. All right,
We'll
very
take
good.
that order, right, Kiana?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Thanks, Julie.
That's right.
I need
Hey,
the order form.
Don't forget my
Yeah.
tag-alongs. I got to have my peanut butter.
I got you 3 tagalongs, 2 Thin Mints, and 2 Dulce de Leches.
There you go.
For Julie Wright.
Thank God
you.
it's payday.
Oh.